Hello and welcome back to some more Dreamfall. I'm Zoe, and well, I'm not Zoe. I'm Crazon. This is Zoe, and
Okay, so I just passed through some sort of holographic field. What the hell is going on?
couldn't say much better myself. I'm not sure what's going on at all. I know that I basically failed everyone, and the bad guys are probably going to win. But that's what happens with life. Alright,
They're on some kind of lockdown. I'm guessing because of me.
you guessed wrong.
What do they do in this lab? Bioengineering, definitely, but what exactly? Jiva. That sounds familiar. Wait, Helena Chang's company. My mother.
You have a mother.
Incubation.
Oh, it opened for me. Oh my goodness, are they making children?
1-9. 1-5. Faith. As in my half sister, Faith. 1-3. Hannah.
Hannah.
1-1. Zoe. Jesus. What does this mean? Was that my incubation pod?
Are you even a real
They're
person?
scanning molecular structures. People. Brains. It's a notepad.
Okay, we'll pick it up.
There's a message from... It's from Helena Chang. My mother. Something about... This is about me. Some sort of physical status report. They've been monitoring me in that room. For months. What's been happening here? They're scanning molecular structures. People. Brains. What are those things?
Tubes.
What are those things?
The tubes. Oh shit.
Unit 7 proceeding towards sequencing. Affirmative Central will find Qarea Rose.
Sequencing.
I'm on the run. They're coming.
Shit. I'm...
That's not good.
We have a runner exiting bioengineering. This is not Briar Rose. Shoot to kill.
Target's down. Repeat, the target's dead.
Affirmative. Head back to bioengineering. There may be witnesses. Take care of them.
Affirmative, Watty Central.
Well, that's not.
Sequencing.
Did they just? Oh my goodness. This guy is dead.
Poor guy.
Okay, not going that way. Does it go? Jesus, I did a nice little trick there. Back the way I come. Oh, okay.
What do they do in this lab? Bioengineering, definitely, but what exactly?
Well, I'm just gonna walk past. Ah. I thought there'd be a cute little thing had that happened.
Guy.
Stop.
Nope. Alright, so those are not options.
Sequencing. Where am I? Underground? And what are those blue lines?
Okay, so I can't open any more doors. Is there a way to? I can't remember if there's a way to sneak. Okay, walk slowly. Can I slow? Nope. All right. Do you have anything on you? Oh.
I hate to do this, but I need this more than you. I'm sorry.
Aye. Can I just assume we check dead bodies as soon as we see them, and we don't have to do?
Engineering is clear. Repeat, we're clear. No survivors and no prior rows. Resuming patrol towards sequencing, Central.
Oh, okay. Why are they shooting them?
They're all dead. Jesus, this is horrible.
Hold it. Central, I have eyes on prior rows.
No. Wait, what?
Hold it. Central, I have... Prior rows is running. Zone 3. All eyes on Zone 3. Hey, stop right there.
Well, no, you're shooting at me.
Dad?
Zoe, don't.
Stop! Don't move or I shoot. We got her. She's in the core. I repeat, target is in the core. Stay there. Everyone, stay exactly where you are.
Hello, Zoe.
Lady, I told you.
Mom. Helena. Dad, what's going on? What is this place?
You need to get out of here now.
Everyone, stop talking.
What is going on? The deeper I get into this game and plot, the more confused I am. Why do you have a robotic fingers? Maybe it's just gloves. So Crow's dead. Khan's been stabbed. Zoe's been kidnapped. Saga's the only one left.
A new age. Goddess, protect me. I pray I'm doing right by you. We cannot let outsiders dictate the future of our empire. The prophet is a tool, and so is this engine. Your light is eternal, Goddess. Under my watch, it will reach the darkest corners of the world and beyond.
Behold, the mechanical revolution, an end to magic, the dawn of enlightenment. Witness the engine and its awesome powers.
I just at one point I lost the plot. I have no clue what's going on anymore.
Keon, please respond. Shit. We can't even get out of here with those soldiers trying to break in.
Yeah. About that. Is it just me, or is it,
Quiet? The soldiers must have left. Something's going on. We need to move. Now, if we can't get through to Keon, or if he's dead, we need to get into the tower ourselves.
But how?
If the Azadi really have abandoned their posts? Through the front door.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
I'm sure it will be. Let's go.
More plot. By the way, the prophet must die. He killed Crow, and therefore I do not like him. I'm back with Zoe. Now I'm in a pod.
There you are.
Mum? What? Where's Dad?
You must have a lot of questions.
Not really.
Hey, why? Why am I locked up in here? Let me out!
I can't do that, but I promise I'll explain. Just try to relax.
No, last time I tried to relax, you tried to kill me.
Is that... Dad? Dad! Dad, what's happening? Let me out!
He can't. Not yet.
What did you do?
I had to subdue him. There's so much at stake. I can't afford anyone getting overly emotional.
Even though Helen is my mother, she clearly has little empathy for me. Pleading may be pointless, but maybe she'll respond to anger. Whatever she's done to me, she is my biological mother. That must mean something to her.
Nah, I don't think it will. I'm gonna go anger.
Open this up right now. Let me go. Let me out, or I swear I'll...
Calm down. Getting upset won't help you or your father. After we're done, you can leave. You and Gabrielle. That was the deal.
Done with what?
The culmination of 30 years of research. My life's work. Rebooting the world.
What?
I will explain, and hopefully you'll understand. But first, I do need you to calm down and be rational. Nothing good will come from panicking.
She's right. There's no point fighting this. Not yet. All I can do is breathe. Calm down.
I just like,
She's right.
no point, yeah.
No point.
Calm down.
You've locked me inside a pod.
If you could just calm down for a moment, I'll explain why. Just stop fighting me.
You gotta give me a reason to stop fighting you. See,
She's right.
no.
There's no point
Continue fighting her until she explains.
All I...
That's better. Deep breath, Zoe. Now listen to me. For the past year and a half, you've been in a coma inside Jiva's labs in Mumbai. You've been dreaming.
No, that's not possible.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's all been a dream. Everything you've experienced has been real. That's what's so amazing and exciting, Zoe. While you were dreaming, you projected a physical binary of yourself into the waking world. Think of it like entangled particles, one copy here in my lab and one in Europolis.
Wait, what?
You dreamed yourself a new life in Propast, and it came to be as real as anything.
But why?
Two reasons. Misdirection, to keep Wadi Corp off our backs, and more importantly, to trigger your memories and activate your latent powers. We needed you to return to that parallel otherworld, to find and absorb a primal source of dreaming energy, to fulfill your potential.
Looks, are you there?
You have a unique skill. You must have realized this by now. You can reshape reality.
I'm a dreamer.
There have always been stories of those born with the power to change the world, but I couldn't wait around for that to happen, so your father and I made you.
How's Gabrielle involved? What did he do? They were married. Of course they made me. What does she mean? What do you mean by made?
You were the first experiment, our first creation. We designed you, the first manufactured dreamer. You were born in this lab. There were other experiments, half-sisters. Faith, of course, the final girl. She was a mistake. And you met Hannah not so long ago. She was the second experiment, after you. You were drawn to each other, and she was drawn here, to Aingana, to the dreams. I know she's in Mumbai, but she's not strong enough to affect anything. She poses no threat. None of them worked out, not the way we intended. And I didn't think you would either. So I let your father take you away when you were a toddler. He cared so much about you, he was willing to give up everything, his life, his career. Me? How could I say no? It wasn't until you connected to a dream machine that I realized your powers were there, only latent. That's why I put you in a coma and brought you back here. I did it to protect you. If I hadn't, Wadi would have taken you. Your father had no choice but to come along. He did what he had to do to keep you safe. We both did. We saved your life, Zoe. And we made a deal. Gabrielle would help me finish what we'd begun. We'd be partners again. And then, afterwards, he could take you home. I'd leave you alone. The deal still stands once we finish changing the world.
Why do you want to change the world?
Did she just say what I think she said? Helena is clearly unstable.
I'm about to unstable.
You must be joking.
Of course not. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Story time.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it dream time. Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in story time. Eingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
You do realize the amount of time and money to put on. Who's backing you?
Wati, the dream machine. They must somehow be connected to Helena and Jiva. What about my friends in Propast? What about Reza? Were they just dreams? How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle? If that wasn't a dream, then what is it?
I'm gonna go with this one.
And Arcadia?
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it.
Called magic.
You succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Eingana.
Wati, what about my friends in Propast?
I guess more information.
If I dreamed myself into Europolis, what about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun out of control. It's a shame he had to die. Falk Friedman saved your life. As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati. His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press, and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
Who said I wanted to fix him?
Wati. So what's Wati Corp's role in this?
Wati funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine. We needed to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Wati just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
This is a lot of deposition.
She's mentioned Aingana several times. Aingana?
Meet Aingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Wadi had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Aingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting dream time with reality, Aingana will begin to alter our observable universe. Don't look so worried, Zoe. You won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her. Together, you'll make a better world. A world without sickness or death. A world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion will prevail. A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought. A better world.
This doesn't seem very rational.
I need to stall for time. Keep her talking until I can figure out a way to open this pod. She's waiting for me to respond. I think she needs me to understand.
I know this is a lot to take in, and I don't expect you to understand all of it right away. But in time, you will. Here we go.
Nope, I picked the wrong choice. Now what's going on? I should have stalled. Follow Crow. But he's dead. And I'm upset about that.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit. I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
No.
That makes sense.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and now...
We're inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
It's a print that's blue.
Explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Nah. Walking. I thought if I would dream I'd have a cool car. Oh. I remember this place. I believe this is at the beginning of,
Does this look at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary. It's a handwritten letter.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back.
You can always turn back.
I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse? Our Westhouse?
The plot thickens.
Hey.
Things are just getting more muddled. I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
I guess I'll go out this way.
Ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life.
This is
This looks like a Buddhist temple.
Step onto the dais, traveler.
so. This is the beginning of longest journey, Dreamfall.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait!
Crow.
This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. Is the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
Now I can run now. So now we're gonna
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you
So I'm assuming he's the prophet.
What do you mean? What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? What? No. No. No.
What is that terrifying thing?
The undreaming.
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out.
Am
Come
I?
on, we have more places to visit.
I miss when I had April Ryan. She made everything so simple. I'm assuming that's Westhouse. It's the prophet. Thank you for loading for a 5-second cutscene. Nice. Interlude. Uh-oh. Oh.
sweet home.
So, where did you
The
go?
house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades.
Well, I'm gonna call it.
Balance. I need to get moving. There's not much time until the song lines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop saga.
Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there. I'm getting to the end, still have no clue what's going on. Probably won't know anything is going on until the very end of the game. But if you like and subscribe. If you didn't like and subscribe, and let me know how bad I'm doing the game. Otherwise, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.